is Faisal Al Hassan, and I'd like to welcome you to today's class where we have a reading and writing lesson planned. Now, to get to it, I'd like to direct your attention to the projector screens out there. Now, what is the name of the man in the picture? Yes, Amina. That is indeed Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. Nkrumah, a very popular figure in Ghanaian history. What can you tell me about Nkrumah? Yes, Salim. Yes, he was very instrumental in Ghana's fight for independent rule. Yes, what else? Yes, Jesse? Yes, Nkrumah became the first ever black prime minister of Ghana, and subsequently the first president of the country. Yeah, so we are going to read something, at least an aspect of Nkrumah's life. George, could you read the title, please? Dr. Nkrumah overthrown. Dr. Nkrumah overthrown. Indeed. Now, what do you understand from this title? What is the meaning of the word overthrow? Yes, this is to remove somebody from a political office. Forcefully removed, usually by military action. Yes. So by this, we get that Nkrumah wasn't voted out of power, rather he was overthrown. He was overthrown. Yes. Now, let's go through. You have some pictures in your script. Let's look at these pictures. From the reaction, or from what you can see from this picture, what do you think is the reaction of some aspect of the Ghanaian population when Nkrumah was ousted from power? Yes, indeed. Some section of the Ghanaian population celebrated Nkrumah's removal from office, as unfortunate as it may sound. There's a picture of Nkrumah himself when he was informed. How does he look? How does he look like he felt? Obviously, he felt very distressed and then very, very sad. His overthrow was one of the sad events in our history. Okay, so now before we read, let's just take some time to go over these words which will come across in your reading. I suspect to present some form of challenge, so let's just look at them. Before racing to overthrow, what is the meaning of the word resolve? Resolve. Yes, resolve means to settle a dispute or to find a solution to a dispute. The word is entourage. Entourage. And this is a group of people that go along together with somebody who is important. For example, Nkrumah being the president, when he would travel, those people who would go with him will form part of his entourage. Myth. Myth. The word myth means a widely held but usually false belief about something, usually a superstitious belief. Myth. Oust. Oust is another word perhaps for overthrow. It means to remove, Okay, so we'll take some time and then read the script and come back to it. So let's do this in about 5 minutes. Yes, do them in your groups. Okay. I hope you're all done. I hope we get the meaning from what we have read. Yeah, so by way of summary, in order to understand what happens in the story, let's just do a little mind mapping. So the story is obviously about Nkrumah, who was the Ghanaian president, right? President of Ghana. We are told that he traveled to, what's the place? Yes, to Vietnam. Why did he go to Vietnam? Very good. To help resolve, to find a solution to the Vietnam War, right? Very good. So that is why he went. Now, in his absence, there was a coup d'etat. A coup. And his government was overthrown. Now, which are the military leaders that led in this military action? Yes, we read the name of Lieutenant Kotoka, right? Very good. And then the second important person, General Afrifa. Very good. So, in Nkrumah's absence, these two led a military action and then announced Nkrumah's overthrow from his government. Yeah, so which means Nkrumah was no longer the president and he was no longer welcome back to his country. But we read that an African leader offered Nkrumah solace. Yes, so Nkrumah here was invited to stay at Guinea, yes, as the second president. Which president? Who was Guinea's president then? Who invited Nkrumah? Yes, very good. So he invited Nkrumah to Guinea to serve as the second president of the country. Yeah, so that was the rather sad history, or rather sad end to Nkrumah's rule. How long did he rule for? When he became president to the time when he was ousted? Very good, very good. About 6 years, right? 6 years. Yes, so hopefully you understood the text very well. Now this is what we are going to do. We are going to answer some questions. We've already summarized what has happened. So now, to test your understanding further, we are going to answer some questions on the text that we have read. Is that going to be a challenge? Thank you. It's not going to be a challenge, right? But before that, any questions you want me to address? Okay, so be in your groups of 3. Yes. Now, go onto your phones to the class WhatsApp group. No, you're not going to write in the. You are going to do it online. So the answers you produce, I'll project them with the projector, and then we'll discuss them. So go to your phones and onto the class WhatsApp group. I've shared a link to a Google form. Can you find it? Very good. So when you click this form, it's going to open for you. Then you will have the questions there and spaces where you type in your answers. So as you can see, you are required to type in the names first, the names of each member of the group, so that I know which people worked on this. And so type in the name first and then proceed to answer the questions. We've done this a number of times, so that should be okay with you.